Television Network. The 10 o'clock news continues on KAJ, Montana's news leader.
A United States senator is accusing the president of a racial slur directed at her. Here's CBS News Chief Congressional Correspondent Nancy Cordes.
You're very, very special people.
It wasn't just what President Trump said about Elizabeth Warren, it's where he said it. At an event to honor elderly Native American code talkers who used their tribal languages during World War II to help confound U.S. enemies.
You were here long before any of us were here. Although we have a representative in Congress who they say was here a long time ago. They call her Pocahontas.
Democrats quickly called it a racial slur. Warren called it disturbing.
I guess he thinks it's going to shut me up. And all I can say is, hadn't worked in the past, not going to work in the future.
President Trump has used that name to peg his progressive foe many times before.
This Pocahontas is not so good. What an insult to Pocahontas, isn't it? Look at her cheekbones. It's a big con game we have going in Washington.
It's a reference to the Massachusetts senator's past claims of Cherokee ancestry.
But the truth is the truth. I believe my mother.
White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders insisted there's nothing offensive about nicknaming a U.S. senator Pocahontas.
I think what most people find offensive is Senator Warren lying about her heritage to advance her career.
But late Monday afternoon, the Navajo Nation put out a statement calling President Trump's comment culturally insensitive, and the National Congress of American Indians described it as a slur that overshadowed the Native American war heroes he was there to honor. Nancy Cordes, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The Senate tax reform plan could head to a vote as soon as Thursday. As it stands, Montana Senator Steve Daines could vote the measure down. Daines, a Republican, posted on Twitter today about a conversation he had with President Trump. Daines said the two worked through concerns about the bill, but still Bloomberg Politics reports a Daines staffer confirmed that he will vote the measure down in its current form. Daines reportedly believes the tax cuts do not benefit, quote, Main Street businesses. He said in a statement that he does not want large corporations to gain the competitive edge over these smaller businesses. If Daines votes no, he would join two other Republican senators in dissenting. It takes just 3 Republican no votes to kill the bill. Meanwhile, Democratic Senator Jon Tester is also still a no on the bill. He says, quote, the Senate bill as currently drafted saddles our kids and grandkids with more crushing debt by adding nearly $1.5 trillion to the deficit. And it raises taxes on Montana families, forces cuts to Medicare, and benefits wealthy out-of-staters at the expense of hardworking Montanans. The state work comp insurance fund has gone to court to block the state from taking $30 million in fund assets to help balance the state budget. But now it appears the work comp fund may withdraw that lawsuit. The board of directors of the Montana State Fund has called an emergency meeting for Wednesday in Helena to consider withdrawing the suit filed just 10 days ago. The board now also includes 2 new members appointed by Governor Steve Bullock shortly after the lawsuit was filed. Bullock proposed a $30 million transfer and last week signed the bill that authorizes it. The money would be taken from the state fund's investment earnings on its reserves. The state fund is a quasi-governmental body that writes work comp insurance for 26,000 businesses in the state. Its governing board voted November 10th to oppose the $30 million bond transfer and authorized the state fund to take legal action to stop it. Republican State Representative Greg Hertz of Polson, who opposes the transfer, says Bullock's office has been pushing board members to cancel the lawsuit. Coming up in Health Watch, a new drug that's giving hope to thousands of people that suffer a stroke in their eye. And Prince Harry is engaged to be married, and it's an American who will join the royal family. Those stories are next on KAJ.